Hello and welcome back to Mustangs Burning. I'm Jake and we're continuing our series of first impressions. And today we're going to be taking out the BF 109 G2 Trop. Now, to be perfectly honest, I have actually taken this out once before, but it lasted about 2 seconds before I think it had its tail sheared right off. So it has no upgrades, as I can show you here. Now, nothing, a little bit of fuselage repair, but I didn't even really get to maneuver with it, so we don't have any of the extra stuff unlocked. No performance mods, no weapon mods, nothing extra. It's pretty clean. So we're going to be taking this out. We'll put it through a test flight as per usual. Our arcade setup, nothing crazy here. We're just trying to get a little bit of a feel for it. Alright, here we go. Throttle up, and I gotta remember which button that is, of course. So, it looks, and as I understand, it'll probably handle similar to the F4. It's obviously an upgraded version. I think the engine is a little bit more powerful, but other than that, I'm not expecting any huge differences. So I'll be trying to use it the same way I use my F4s. And pretty much all my planes, I fly in a similar method. Go for altitude, look for targets of opportunity, dive on them, and try and use energy tactics as I understand them. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not the best pilot. I do okay, but I'm not the best. So let's climb up here, get a little bit more altitude. And we'll be trying this at about the 2,000 meter mark. We don't need to get much higher than that, although you can, and I have in the F4s. Sometimes the most fun you have is at the very high altitudes. Well, not very high, but 4,000 and 5,000 meters up, you can get some interesting fights. It's certainly different than the usual lawn mowing tactics that everyone else in the game seems to employ. Maybe not everyone. That's being unfair. A lot of people, especially in arcade, tend to get down real low, under 1,000 meters in most cases, and that's where they do all their fighting. And that's fine. If that's what works for you, then keep playing that way. I'll be happy to dive on you and take advantage of your low energy state. Alright, so we're at 2,000 meters here. Let's try and get our airspeed up a little bit. We're going to try for at least 250 miles per hour. Okay, let's put it into a loop and see how it does there. Alright, well, we've bled a lot of speed going into the loop, and it's not a particularly quick loop, but it's not bad, and we're getting all that speed right back. So, not too bad. Definitely had planes loop faster, but I won't be complaining. Now let's try that again with the flaps out. We've got combat flaps employed. Now I'm already noticing this is a much quicker, much tighter loop. We're losing a lot more speed. Maybe not a lot more, but some more speed anyway. And right back down. And we've definitely lost a lot of speed in that. I think we were at 270, 275 when we started our loop, and we're just getting back up to 250 now. So the flaps will get you through the loop quicker, but you're going to lose speed on that, so you want to be careful. Let's test out the roll rate here. Not bad, not bad at all. Obviously I think the zero turned much better, or rolled much better. But that's okay. That wasn't a bad roll. That's not a bad roll at all. It's not by any means perfect, but not bad. We'll try a little angled loop. Not too bad. Alright. Might be able to work with that. I don't know, we'll see. See if I can actually get it into some combat. Do some good with it. Let's loop back around. What else should I test out here? You guys can put in the comments if you want, if there's any particular maneuver you want me to try and test out with any of these planes. I've only been playing this for a few months now. As I said, I'm not the best. I think I do okay, but I still have a lot to learn, so any suggestions would be helpful. I guess I could put it into a split S and see how that goes. So that's just an inversion, and then you do kind of a half loop down. Not bad, not bad. I think I've had others do it faster, but you know, again, this isn't fully upgraded. What else? Oh, we need to do an elevator turn, pure elevator turns. Well, let's get our speed back up a little bit. We get up to 260. There we go. All right, we'll try pure elevator turn. Okay. Yeah, it's a slow turn, but that's nothing unusual. The BF-109s are not the best turners in the game. They're certainly better than some, but they're not going to outturn your Spitfires, and they're certainly not going to outturn your Zeros. As anyone who's played a little bit can tell you, these planes, most German planes really, should be used with energy tactics. So let's take it into a dive and see how much the lockup affects. The high speeds tend to lock up the vehicle, and you have difficulty maneuvering. So we're at 400. Yeah, that's pretty tight. And right to the ground. Okay. Well, I waited too long to start shooting there, and that did not end well. So we don't get to see me landing, but that's okay. So, alright, so that was our test flight with the BF-109 G2 Trop. Let's take it into action. Now, I've set my lineup. I've taken out some of the planes, some of the higher ranked planes. I've got the 190 A5, but that's a 5.0 battle rating. This is only a 3.3, so that's okay. I dropped the other F4. It's a 4.3, which isn't bad. I mean, this itself is 4.7, but this gives us maybe a little bit of better average. Looks like a 3.3, 4, and the 4.7, so that should give us around a 4. Yeah, I mean, it might average out to like 3.7, I think, but I'm bad at math. Someone else can fill it in for me. So let's take it up and see how well it does. Okay. Let's get right in. Gun targeting distance of 500 meters with the 109s really isn't too important unless you're taking up the E variants, because all the guns are in the nose. The cannon fires through the propeller hub, and the two machine guns are mounted on top of the engine cowling. So we're going to climb to get some altitude, and we're going to climb away from the battlefield, or at least parallel to it. Because we're going to need to not only get up to altitude, but then pick up some speed once we get up there. Looks like there's already some tracer fire from the enemy. I don't know what they're up to. They're plotting something, or perhaps they're having some infighting, which could benefit us. So we're just going to keep climbing away. We're already up to 3,000 meters. That's not bad, although I think we started a little higher than maybe normal. I think we might have started at 2,000. I'm not sure. I didn't actually check. So we should check out what's on the enemy team. We still got F8s, P-51s, P-63 King Cobras, but we've also got, well, yeah, no, this shouldn't be the worst thing ever. We've got, yeah, we're definitely on the low end of the battle rating, it looks like. Although this guy's got a similar setup. I guess we could have left in the other BF-109, but I don't think it'll matter. We're only taking out this plane. This is the only one we want to see perform with this minimum upgrade state. So I realized that doing these and then quitting the game after the plane we're testing out kind of screws over our team a little bit, but you know, I've been screwed over by my team so many times that I really don't have any reservations about it. So often your team will just leave you hanging out to dry, or just won't participate well, won't follow the objectives. So we're going to dive down on this year 2. Okay. We did some damage there. I think we got his rudder, it looked like. We'll just come in for another dive. Got our speed up. Losing a little bit of altitude here, but I think we'll be okay. He's diving away, I think, and that tail gunner's opening up. We don't want that. Now, I usually use the air target belts for my 109s, and I'm starting to feel the difference. This cannon just isn't hitting hard. So I think not having those belts is really hindering us. Now, he looks like he's going down, but I want him... Yep. And we don't get the kill. I don't know why. I guess maybe he blew himself up, dropping bombs on himself. That's a pretty cheap move. That's pretty cheap. You know, I think... I don't know if he has to pay full repair for that or what, but... You know, I've been in situations where, you know, I've wanted to deny the enemy a kill, or getting me as the kill, but I don't think I've ever actually dropped bombs on myself to avoid having someone get a kill. I feel like that's really cheap, and just a coward move. You know, just accept it. You're going down anyway. Why deny someone else the points? You know, I guess it goes into their KD, but I don't think it does. And actually, that wouldn't affect it because he still counts as a death in that aircraft. So I don't know. Lame. That's all I can say. Really lame. Cannons are almost back up. Oh, there's a Yak 9 over there. I hate Yak 9s so much. But we've got the altitude advantage on him, and we're at a reasonable speed, and he's pretty preoccupied with that F4. There's a BB-1 going to engage him too, so we might be able to hop on his tail here if he gives us the opportunity. Yeah, I think he is. Alright, yep, hang on your propeller there, pal. Ah. My aim is betraying me. There we go, got a couple hits. There, nice. Exploded. Awesome. Oh, that was pretty good. That was nice. That makes up for the year 2 chickening out on us, at least a little bit. So we've got, yeah, he's trying to get us. That's another 109. It's probably another G, if I had to guess. He's gaining on us, so we need to get some more speed. Get away from him. We've still got altitude, but not by much. No, he's one of the Fs. Okay. Alright. Let's put on some extra speed. Oh, nice. A Yak coming to save us. That's a change. Okay. We'll keep trying to give him a good target. Hopefully the Yak doesn't kill us, too. Alright, he's diving away. Helps if I use the right controls. Our engine took a decent amount of pressure there. It held up pretty well. Our water's overheating a little bit, but it's arcade, so you don't need to worry about it too much. Let's see if we can get another kill here before our base gets destroyed, which is probably going to happen pretty soon. Although, it doesn't look like they've got any more bombers over us. Oh, that B-25 down there. But I think we'll be okay. So I dragged that other BF-109, maybe not perfectly, but decently enough for that Yak 9. He got the kill. And I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad this plane was able to drag him out like that. Okay. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's down here somewhere. There he is. Alright. Getting some hits. It's getting crowded over here, though. Oh, King Cobra. Alright. We're gonna switch to this. Even though he's already got somebody on him. Whoa! Whoa, what happened? What? Corsair? What Corsair? That Corsair! Holy smokes, where'd he come from? I don't know how I missed him, but alright, fair enough. My bad for not paying attention. Let's see if we can return the favor. Our damaged rudder, this is going to be tricky. No, yeah, pretty much everything's red now. Not good. Not good. Alright, well that was bad luck. Our engine's out. I don't know if we can make it back to the base to repair. Although he's pretty busy. Oh no, the Corsair looks like he's gone. Alright, well, let's see if this will hold together long enough for us to get back down to the base. It's not looking good. Yeah, the rudder control is shot. It's not responding at all. Well, tiny adjustments if I use the keyboard. I probably put out the gear too soon. Although we've still got just enough airspeed, I think we'll be okay. We might just pull this off. Probably still going to lose, but that's okay. I think this plane is already handled a lot better than the first time I took it out. I'm more experienced now. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. Oh dear. Wow. I think he tried to ram me and completely failed. So that was awesome. Or maybe he was just going down, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're going to lose this before I can get back in the air with such a low repair rate, repair speed on this plane. Oh well. Still, we got one kill. We didn't get shot down. I think this might be our absolute best first impression ever, even if it is technically a second impression. I won't count the first one, because like I said, we got shot down almost immediately. I gotta say, I love the BF-109s, and this is going to be no exception, I can tell. So there we are. We didn't get much. Didn't even get the fuselage repair, and we were denied that other kill because one of these cowards decided to just blow himself up instead. So in summary, I've got to say, if you like the BF-109s, especially the F-Series, especially the F-4s, you're going to love the G2. It already gave me the impression that it's just as good and probably a lot better. If we actually look at the stats, it would probably tell us a little bit more. I mean, it's got that higher battle rating, and it's got to have it for a reason. So, well, now it says max speed is slower, although it's at a higher altitude. I don't really know that much, about how to read these sort of things. It does have a higher ceiling. You can get about 3,000 meters higher. Although, you're never going to get up to 11,000 meters in this game unless you just want to, and you spend the whole game climbing. There's really no point. It says the turn rate is a little bit slower. And it says the rate of climb is slower. Now, I've definitely heard on the forums that these cards are just straight up wrong most of the time, a lot of the time. So I don't know. It also says four weapons, 4 armament present 4, and then it lists one 20mm machine gun and two 7.92mm machine guns, or sorry, 20mm cannon and 2 machine guns. So I don't know where that extra armament's coming from. But oh, this one lists 5. Do we actually have the gun pods on this? No, we don't. Maybe they're talking about a hard point. That might make sense. Yeah, with the bombs, that could make sense. Although, if that's the case, then the 4 should only have... It should have the same amount, unless... No? No, I don't know. I don't know why it's saying that. That's weird. Very strange. But anyway, back to my point. It felt a little faster, or maybe just a little bit better in the climb stock. I think my upgraded F4s can climb better now, but I think this climbs better stock than this one did at stock. I could be wrong. I could just be imagining things or remembering wrong, but I think it climbed a little bit better. And once the cannon started hitting things, it seemed to be doing pretty good. And we got unlucky and had our tail screwed up there, but it didn't seem like it would have mattered too much. We might have been able to get another kill if we could have maneuvered, but who knows? We might have just ended up crashing into something. But as it stands, I would definitely recommend the G2 if you're going down the German line. I love the BF-109s, all of them, every last one so far. The E1 is a little tricky because it's just got machine guns, and they're not particularly powerful ones at that. But you know what? You practice with that, and then you're going to be awesome when you get the E3. And you practice with that, and when you get the F1s and the F2, you're going to be pretty good. They're not the heaviest hitters in the lineup, but they definitely do the job, and they get you ready for the F4s, which are just beautiful. And they get you ready for the G2, which I'm already really liking. So that's it for this episode of First Impressions. If you've got a comment, go ahead and put that down there. Otherwise, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.